All right. Let me give the stream just a second here to get caught up on both platforms. All right. Then we'll take a look at the trades from today. We'll start off with the market, talk about what to expect going into next week. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. Good afternoon. This is Ifan from the Strategic Day Trader, and this is your market wrap for February 26, 2021. Qs just closed here, gonna close up 0.42 and SPY down 0.61. Let me remove some of this so we can see the chart a little bit better. Coming into today, expecting a bit of an inside day. We did get it on the Q. SPY actually broke to new lows there over this kind of recent hourly downtrend that it's now put in place here. Okay, you can see a lot of volatility last few days here, strong recovery, and then strong or a very bearish negation of that. So negation of a bullish event, right, is all the more bearish. And now we are kind of hanging out here at the low still with support to the left. Okay, so going into Monday, here's going to be the plan for me. Okay, whether we gap up, gap down, this should make it a little bit easier. Over today's high, neutral. Otherwise, if we're not above today's high on the Qs, and same for the SPY, bearish. Okay. Unless we get a large gap down into support, I will be temporarily bullish for just the morning, looking for a sell-off to 10 or 10:30 as a buy point. But longer term, if we're talking about days and weeks and months ahead, looking bearish on the Qs and SPY. Okay, so that's going to be the bias going into next week. Now, yesterday I also talked about the potential here. Are we going to get kind of a lot of sloppy back and forth? In which case, it's going to be like a sloppy sideways. I showed a chart from, or the daily here from last, or 2019 August. And I'm not sure, if we're going to end up with that. Maybe the Qs is kind of looking like that a little bit here. But for now, going into Monday, bearish, unless we take out today's high. If we take out today's high, then I'm going to be neutral. I have to wait and see. I'm not ready to be bullish on the market just yet. Okay, so that's the plan. Bearish until we take out today's high. Okay. All right, let's go over the plays from today. I thought the best gap down was the VST. Okay, so I know quite a few people caught this VST here. Gave a few opportunities throughout the morning. Low of the day base breakdowns. We've seen a lot of these this week, as you can imagine, with the market sell-off, right? Sideways moves off the 20 MA here, so wherever you got it, right, on the VST, actually was a pretty good candidate for an all-day hold there on the VST. Pretty good. Even though the market did rally, did bounce there in the morning. Nice downtrend there on the VST. Okay. One that I didn't find until later in the day, this one, the ZIXI, the base breakdown right in here. Couldn't get filled on it initially, and then eventually was able to get some when it broke down later. Or the morning one here, actually, was the one that didn't get filled on this breakdown. You see it set up another base and was able to get it on this breakdown. Again, nice gap down, changing the trend here on the weekly. Okay, breaking that uptrend. Pretty nice follow through. I don't think this gap is as good as the VST. VST a lot more damaging, a lot more shocking. This already got a little bit of a sell-off here, reduces some of the shock value. We can see pretty good follow through there. And then nice call from James on the REPH, also a pro gap down, and a similar kind of base and breakdown on the REPH there. He called it underneath this base right here. So that was a really nice play there from James. Only one long call this morning. That was the DVAX. We gave this DVAX a shot. I was expecting the market to bounce around 10 o'clock, 10:30. And this kind of didn't want to wait. So 10 o'clock was kind of the first time that this was going to trigger. So I went ahead, gave this a shot here as it was going to be breaking out here over 9. I think it was 960 by 9. What did I give as the stop? 915. Yeah. So what I was looking for at this time is to see if the market was going to get a similar kind of bounce. We'd already gotten the sell-off here. Right, see that? Right in there. So it's looking, all right, we're retesting previous day's low there. And then the DVAX gap does have some shock value, gapping over most of a red bar there. Okay, so I like some of that shock value, relative strength to the market, little bit of a base, hasn't really had a run up yet today. So that was the play there on the DVAX. We're able to get it to the first target there. We're looking to break above 10. I'll let you know in the room too. Target was 10.05. As soon as we break over 10, look to take it. So that was target one. Back half was trailed underneath this pivot because by that time the market was already getting the rally, and this is what, by 10:30, market was already getting the rally, and if the DVAX wasn't going to rally with the market, then it probably had made its move. You can see here at this time, market already made a big bounce, and DVAX instead was actually doing a pullback. So that kind of told me that maybe, the move had been made. So we got out of it there. I actually missed it because it was like trying to look at the level 2 on this, and then the platform was a little bit delayed today, as it has been the last couple of days. So I kind of missed the initial exit, and then ended up getting out like 7 cents late. I think then it trailed me again here a little bit later. So, which is fine. It's not a big deal. But I thought that was pretty okay as far as setup. Got to target one pretty quickly there. But I guess that's all it had, and market gave the bounce and didn't want to participate, so that's fine though. Okay, so I thought a little bit busier today than we have been, like on Monday. So that's good to see. Hopefully next week is more of the same. It's really nice to see a lot of the follow through on the gap downs, which we haven't been seeing the last few months as much. And then this week, of course, lots of good setups to the short side. So I think some people were telling me here at the end of the day as we were finishing up that they had a pretty good day today. So hopefully it was a good end to your week as well. All right, that's going to do it for today's market wrap. Hope you did well today and this week. Have a great weekend, and I will talk to you on Monday.